Hey, welcome to GeForce. We are at NVIDIA's off-site event here at Gamescom, and I'm here with Mike DePlata from Monolith Games. He's going to tell us some more about Shadow of War. So we saw some more of the gameplay today. Why don't you just tell us specifically what you guys were showing off here?
So we're showing off an entirely new region of the game, which is Gorgoroth, so kind of the volcanic hellscape at the heart of Mordor. We're showing off some new levels, we've got the new fortresses, new nemesis system, so a ton of new stuff.
And we might as well jump right into it since we're at an NVIDIA event. Now there's a new way to capture that, right?
Yeah, so we've got Ansel support, so you can just basically capture photos of Mordor in all its glory, all of these unique personal nemesis of our various orcs with all of their incredible detail. It's kind of vast, epic battles and amazing chaos that goes on.
Why did you guys decide maybe Ansel was also a good fit to integrate?
Well, even from Shadow of Mordor, we just know that because the game is so much about everybody having their own unique personal stories and enemies and encounters, Shadow of War it's so perfect for wanting to be able to capture it and share it, and also capture the beauty of it as well, all of this chaos and bloodshed and gore and warfare.
We also saw a trailer yesterday at Microsoft's event for something else, and it really was accompanied with almost no explanation. So now that I have you here, why don't you tell me exactly what we saw?
What we wanted to show, so as well as these really varied and diverse environments that we have, and as well as the nemesis system and all of these different enemies, we also have a ton of different wild creatures and beasts and monsters within Mordor that can be enemies for you to fight, can also be hazards and represent chaos within the living world within Mordor, and also can be opportunities for you to dominate and ride into battle or turn against your enemies. So we have massive siege beasts, these giant creatures with catapults on their backs. We have drakes that you can ride, and then we have epic titanic boss fights like with the Balrog, and also one of our key characters is Karnan, this spirit of nature who can take the form of all of these different sorts of monsters and creatures as well. So the monsters and beasts are a core part of our story and the living ecosystem and the world within the game.
Yeah, so we saw the Bright Lord riding a drake into battle against a Balrog, and I had heard some rumors that like, oh, maybe this is just going to be a cutscene thing that you only do once, but it sounds like you have the option of taming a Balrog and riding it into battle if that's how you want to approach that boss fight. Is that accurate?
The Balrog is absolutely one of your key iconic enemies that you're going to be taking down, and he is the personal nemesis of Karnan, who is this spirit of nature who's your ally. Your job is to take him down and defeat him before Sauron gets to use him as part of his armies and overtake Middle-earth.
But as for the approach to it, like using a drake, that's just maybe one way that you can attack it?
So you really need the...
Or am I spoiling too much?
Yeah, there is the sort of story things as well, but the spirit of Karnan, who is this Balrog's nemesis, they've been battling each other for millennia, so she really is key to taking on a Balrog. It's no small thing to take one of those guys down.
How many times have you had to read the trilogy in order to really like recreate this whole world?
Only like once a year.
Do you have a favorite Ent?
A favorite Ent? Probably Quickbeam.
He knows the names of the Ents. That's awesome, Mike. Thanks so much. It looks awesome, and it's going to be really great to look at with some Ansel photography as well. Thanks for coming and talking to us here at NVIDIA.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys, stay tuned to GeForce. Plenty more coming here from Gamescom, and check out Shadow of War when it drops. Thanks, guys.